Hey y'all, and today I'm back with another video. So today I guess we're gonna have to get a little messy. Y'all know I never do videos like this. I don't even come and clear up my own name most of the time, but I just feel like I don't want nobody to play with my character, and we know the truth. Like, I feel like if anybody has anything to get off their chest with me, I want y'all to go to the internet and say how it is. I would rather you come to me, but if you want to prove a point, prove a point. Because I could back up whatever. I know deep down I didn't do shit to nobody. That's why I'm like, I can make this video and make it make sense. Everybody beating around the bush, I'm not one to do that. If I'm going to come on here and say anything, I'm going to say how it is. So, but yeah, I'm going to get straight into it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's go. So I got messages, I got everything. I'm not going to go too in depth. Do not mind this lip gloss. I put way too fucking much. Hey y'all, so I got messages, I got everything. I'm just gonna break it down how it is, and I could take constructive criticism. So if y'all feel as if I'm wrong in anything that I say, I'm okay with hearing that. But I feel like majority of it, I'm not wrong. I'm gonna take accountability now before we even start. I am wrong for going to the internet first. I feel like I was more so not thinking, like, I was also doing it out of emotion. I was upset. I was hurt. It really did hurt my feelings as much as everybody, like, it's not that deep. Y'all the same people that's looking out if they did say happy birthday. And now that I feel the way that they didn't, it's like, you know, so I don't really care. And again, your close friend, they don't say happy birthday to you. Y'all in real life, fuck the internet shit. Y'all are going to feel away. So I don't care what nobody says. So let's just say that it's way deeper than a happy birthday. So I'm gonna backtrack so that it makes sense, and y'all let me know what y'all think, and that's just gonna be that. Okay, so we're gonna start back. Let me see. We're gonna start back on tour. So it's two situations. I'm not gonna go super in depth because it was a lot of messages, a lot of back and forth, but I feel like if that hits the internet, then I'll speak on that when that comes. I'm just gonna try to sum it up. So basically, we were in Detroit. I'm not gonna say what was said or whatever because it really don't matter. Nia was in a bitchy mood, whatever, and she was kind of going off, like, you know, with the other people on the tour and shit like that. And like, I didn't check her right then and there, but I'm like, I'm gonna check you in private type. And mind y'all, all four of us was like a private, so I didn't feel as if checking Nia in front of them, especially because we were sharing the same room on tour. I didn't think that it was gonna be like I'm checking you in front of people or, you know, whatever like that. Like, I'm like, shit, we damn near was staying with them, living with them. I wasn't like, I was staying there, but we with each other every day type. So I feel like, you know, they could know type. And I'll never do that again. I apologize to her to this day because of certain situations. So I'm gonna explain it. So I let them know what was going on that day before she came in, and then we talked about it, and I told her, I was like, you're wrong. They said the same thing, and it was like we was ganging up on her, but she didn't take it as that. She was just kind of like, damn, you're supposed to be on my side, but I understand because I'm a real ass bitch. Like, I wasn't, like I said, that was a private. If it was anybody else besides them two, I would have been like, nah, like, I wouldn't have really said nothing, and I would have checked her in private type. But like I said, that was our private 4-4. Like, you know, I thought we was like that. So she was just kind of like, oh, y'all was ganging up on me, but I understand. So that was probably the first incident where they could, you know, see like how we move as a group type. Because like, of course, if we all good all the time, shit's good. Like, you know, it's nothing to it, but it's how you like deal with conflict, how you deal with disagreements and shit like that. So that was the first thing. So she's like, okay, well, since I'm wrong, y'all all telling me I'm wrong, cool. If Rena wrong, or if Lena wrong, if Kim wrong, then we all gonna be like, y'all wrong. It's not gonna be on no choosing sides type of shit, right? So boom, next city over. Some of y'all might remember we was on stream, we was finna leave out of Chicago, and Lena just started going off and we went on mute. It wasn't talked about or nothing like that, but basically what had happened was the day before that, we was in Milwaukee. That's when I didn't get pepper spray, but I was fucked up. My face was fucked up. I was throwing up all the night before. We had to check out early in the morning, right? So I woke up, I couldn't even get out the bed. Nia got up and packed my shit up. She packed my shit up, and eventually I got up to help to take the suitcases out. Mind you, Lena still was laying down. Everybody was up getting ready. I woke up before Cam and Lena to get my shit together. It didn't matter, they got their shit together. I'm not like watching, like, get up, you know, because like that's not my job. That's security and all them, right? So I'm out of my business. Eventually Cam get up, take all their shit, whatever. we done taking our shit outside, and we also have like extra bags that we bring on the Sprinter. Like we have like a snack bag, we have my purse, her book bag, shit like that, right? So that's what was in the room with us. Literally, when me and Cam was done putting the suitcases in the thing, we both was like, we finna go lay down. The difference is, I guess I closed the door and she didn't close the door, mind you. Everybody used to just barge in the room any fucking ways. And Uncle Loud Ass is always, oh, let's go, let's go. So I'm like, we're gonna know when y'all leaving. It's nothing to knock on the door like, all right, let's go, right? Cool. So Cam, you knew I was going to lay down. So why was it a problem when I was laying down? So Lena come in there like, she sleep, da-da-da, because we got back in the bed because nobody was ready yet. We're waiting on the Sprinter. People still haven't put their suitcases in there. Everybody just sitting around. I'm not going to just be standing around waiting for the Sprinter. I don't feel good, like I said. So I was going to go lay down, not thinking it was an issue. When we ready, we ready. Y'all let us know, and that is going to be that. So she come in there yelling like, we waiting on y'all. We always waiting on y'all, this, da-da-da. Like, I don't even remember what she was saying because I was half asleep. And Naya's like, hold on, like she sleep, like relax. And she's like, no, like y'all inconsiderate, this, that, y'all all have y'all shit right here. Mind you, it's the bags that we taking on the Sprinter with us. So we already packed up. You just yelling and you just saying more and more shit. And oh, well, y'all have the door closed and she sleep and this, that, and the third. And we're like, she sleep because we don't have nothing else to do and she don't feel good. That was that. But you yelling and you coming at us crazy. So I got up and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this shit. So I'm like, okay, we leaving. Fuck it. So we walk outside. As soon as I walk out the room, motherfuckers asleep on the couch, sitting around, shit like that. We go outside. The cargo Sprinter is not even filled up. There's still suitcases and all type of shit on the floor. We can't go nowhere. We all move as one. We all have to move on the road together. So it's like, where the fuck were we going when nobody was even in the Sprinter yet? It was only a handful of people in the Sprinter at the time. So we came out, we like, you did all this and nobody even ready. So she go to the Sprinter, she get the popping it and shit. And I'm like, you know, we start going back and forth and like she's addressing Naya, but I feel like it had to do with me because you came in there saying, oh, she sleep, this, that, and the third. And then two, when you arguing with her on the Sprinter, you keep saying, y'all this, y'all that. Talking about me and her. So I'm like, okay, you getting loud and shit and I already don't feel good, so I'm gonna say something. I said, Lena, like, we was ready. I didn't feel good. I was laying down. What's the issue? Like, all you have to do, the same way you came there yelling, you could have just been like, come on, let's go. But you didn't. You wanted to just go off. And like I said, that's all that was. So after that, I said, I'm not riding in the Sprinter with her no more. Like, it was just that. So we started riding in the other Sprinter the rest of the tour. If y'all noticed, after that, we was distant. Like, we was getting different rooms. We was not rooming up with them no more. When we did have to share a room with them, we wasn't even talking. Like, it was like that. Mind y'all know Naya was staying with Lena before that. So after tour, when we came back, we had that little break before we had to finish off touring. They didn't end up going. When we got back to Houston, they left. Like, they didn't make sure Naya was good or nothing. They didn't like, oh, I know you don't got nowhere to stay. Like, is you gonna come back with us? They probably just assumed we was gonna stay at Minnie's. So we're like, okay, we only gonna be here for 2 days. Cool, we not tripping. We not gonna say nothing. Well, actually, I did say something. I text Cam. I said, why didn't you let us know you were leaving? Like, I'm like, I get we've been a little beefed out, but like I said, the situation wasn't that crazy, and all we was wanting was an apology for you talking to us crazy. That's it. Like, not what you were saying. We could get down to that. We could sit down and have a conversation as friends. What made you feel away? But instead you just lash out and then you feel like you didn't do nothing wrong, that it was us. And that's why I'm like, well, then explain what we did wrong so we could understand and apologize. But again, nothing. So that was that. We was distant. Cool. Towards the end of tour, like, before we headed back to Houston, it was like little shit. Like, we was talking a little, but like, you know, I'm like, okay, so it's obviously not that serious. We know it's not that serious, but we still talking, so it's not really beef, okay? So that was that. So we like, we'll see after Miami, like, is they gonna make sure I'm good? Like, she knows I don't got no apartment. She knows I'm done with my apartment VA. I can't even go back there. She never hit us. And mind y'all, backtrack, sorry, I just be so, but I text Cam and I said, why did you say nothing? She ignored me. Next day she's posting, didn't text me back. I said, like, you don't have to ignore me. You could just let me know if I made you feel away or something. Because I'm like, the last interaction was the whole screaming and shit. And mind you, it didn't have nothing to do with Kamaya. And it had something to do with me. Because Lena kept saying y'all, even though she was addressing Naya. Cam felt as if I was putting my 2 cents in that had nothing to do with me. Mind you, Kamaya was also in the background doing all this to Naya, trying to side with Lena. So it was like, it really had nothing to do with you, and you still spoke on it, but you're making me sound like I said something wrong because I spoke up because she was talking about the both of us. So I'm like, where did I go wrong in that? Like, you know, so as she ignored me, I had to triple text her. And I said, okay, cool. Like, I understand because you keep posting and not texting me back. Mind you, anytime I texted mine, she texts back fast as fuck. So she ended up texting back, and she was just trying to be on some, like, y'all been trying to be on y'all solo shit, like, because we was getting rooms and shit. I'm not gonna lie, like, we was going through it toward me and Naya, and being around so many people and me being so overstimulated so fast, we did need space. We could not share a room. We was sleeping 4 to a bed every state damn near. So it's like, it gets to a point I can't even sleep comfortable. I can't even sleep comfortable in the Sprinter, and I know going on tour what we had to, you know, work with. But shit, if we trying to come out of our pockets to go get a hotel room and we still making what we need to make, we going to the shows and everything, I didn't think it was gonna be an issue. If Manny didn't have an issue, then why do y'all have an issue? That was my whole thing. Because if it was the other way around and y'all wanted privacy, y'all wanted space, especially because y'all going at it, me and I would not have felt no way. So that was an issue. Being late to some of the shows, mind you, we wasn't even late to the Milwaukee show. We got there before, we just didn't ride with them. That was an issue. It was just about like, oh, we all came on this tour together, we all need to be together type. Like, you know, I guess we talked Lena into coming, and we did, but at the same time, we're not like I don't think it's a throuple. I don't know what the fuck it's called. We're not in a 4-way relationship. Like, we do not all have to move at once all the fucking time. Like, you know, and me and I understand that, but then it was just like, no, like us, right? So that's why I'm like, if that makes y'all feel the way, y'all have to let me know. But I can't really all the way understand because I'm not super hype maintenance friend, if that makes sense. Like, I'm more distant. Like, shit, we can fuck with each other every couple months and we still cool. Like, you know, it's never nothing, but I don't think they're that from what I could tell. I don't know. Or they're more like territorial in a way. So that's just that. Cam was making it seem like that or whatever. Cool. I'm like, our conversation just was like, I told her, I'm like, mind y'all, we had a fallout in the past, let's just say that. So I did say something like, damn, I'm not surprised. Like, and we talked about it. I told her, if you ever do it again, like, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm like, damn, like, you keep showing me the same shit. Like, I feel dumb. Like, I see what type of friend you are. So that was just that. Like, I've been seeing the signs. I've been new. It's cool. So that was that. And like how our friendships work, like we all came together on the internet. Not saying it was internet shit, because we were definitely friends off the internet. But like Cam and Naya had the same relationship me and Lena had, if that makes sense. Like, they were super like a duo on the internet, but off cameras, they don't really like have like personal conversations or nothing. Like, you know, it's like I'm closer with Cam and Lena and Naya are, you know, and that's just how that worked. But we all still talk and everything. Like, it's just still one group. It's just, you know, I probably would go to Kamai before I go to Lena, and vice versa. And I would probably go to, you know, and Lena would probably go to Naya. Y'all get it, right? So cool. So Lena and Naya had their own conversation, whatever they talked about, whatever. It was kind of the same thing, and they were both giving the same energy. Like, it is what it is. Like, they don't really care about falling out. And we came to y'all, and y'all was in the wrong, and y'all still trying to like not take accountability and like, you know, don't mind that. Y'all not trying to take accountability, and y'all trying to like find something we did wrong and we're really not understanding. But like I said, I could take accountability if I made somebody feel a way. Like, I'm sitting there apologizing to them, like, I'm sorry if I did make y'all feel some type of way, but I can't really like get down to it because I don't really understand. But if y'all tell me and I feel like if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But they don't feel like they're wrong for anything, and Lena don't even feel like she's wrong for talking crazy or whatever. So that's just that. And then especially, like I said, I pointed out the first situation on tour because it was like, as soon as it was Lena, Cam automatically took her side. Like, it was like, when we all getting into it, it's like, it got to split in half type. Like, no, we 4-4. Like, regardless if we're two, you know, relationships or two, whatever you want to call it, we're still one at the end of the day, you know? So that's how I was moving. That's why I checked her as in like, we a group, like in front of everybody. But it's like, now I see in the next city that when it's the other way around, you just gonna pick your side and that be that. So that made me, that's why I apologize tonight to this day. Like, I did not know they would move like that. Like, I was just like, damn, I feel bad, because if it was like that, shit, I'm on my girl's side, fuck it. So that was that. That never happened again. I would never, ever side, not even side with nobody, because I told her first that she was wrong. So that was that. So both our conversations kind of ended like, it is what it is. Like, so what? Y'all, my mouth is dry. Shit, all this talking and shit. We knew eventually we was gonna have to face each other. So Manny had the Houston, like, not show, but like little party after tour. And they showed up. Mind you, we on streams and shit. Not saying it was internet, but low key. If they would have walked by and didn't say nothing to us, y'all was gonna, you know, because nobody really knew about that. We was like not really fucking with each other at the time. So if they did that, then it would have been like, what's tea, you know? So they came up to us, they hugged us, then we like, they like, you know, still explaining their like love for us and like they still care and we just need to talk. And I'm like, I'm big on that. But me and Nia's thing was, we both came to y'all, we text y'all, and y'all see how y'all reacted. Why would we sit there and try to bring it up again so y'all can downplay our feelings again? No, so I'm waiting on them. Like, when y'all ready to talk, we're ready to talk. I'm not gonna overly force it. If y'all don't care, then shit, I guess. But I already knew it was gonna start other problems in the future. Like, you know, and so that's why this situation stems from that, because we never talked about it. Like, grown ass adults we are, we could just communicate. But that's what we was trying to do, and they didn't want to communicate. And then they can't take accountability, and they still try to be flipping everything and everything like that. And like I said, it was a buildup. Like, it took one little situation, that little situation, and it wasn't even about that no more. It was about all the shit on tour, everything. But as friends, if you felt away, if you've been felt away, you could have just been told me. You could have been told Nia. We could have been talked about it. But now that we into it about some shit that y'all did, now y'all trying to find every little thing for us to be wrong about. And they're doing it again now. And I'm going to explain it. So that was that. We just, I guess, never talked about it. We start seeing each other again, shit, out at the club. Like, we just know how to keep it cordial, but we never linked on no, not internet shit. Like, anytime we linked, we was on stream or something. It was never like that again. Like, we knew once we don't talk about it, it's not going to go back to normal. And I think we understood that, but they still was like trying to text us all the time. Like, let's do something, let's do something, let's do something. We like politely like, nah, like, we good. But eventually got to a point where we don't want to keep telling you no. And you're like, you know, thinking something type. Whole time it's just like y'all are avoiding the conversation, and I'm not one to fake anything. Like, you know, if I have to be around you, then I'll be cordial, but it's gonna be bare minimum. I'm not gonna fake kick it with you. I don't care for the internet. I'm not doing it for the in general. So that was that, and we kind of just let it go. So like I said, they were still coming around. We were still cool. All the times we could have talked about it, we never got brought up in the slightest fucking way. So that's that. So we just was distant, y'all. Like, we do not talk at all for real. Like, if I showed y'all the messages, we could scroll up and it's just like, we do not talk. So I started peeping little shit, like, not saying Lena like intentionally is not interacting with my shit or nothing like that, but I'm like, I was showing more love than she was showing me. And Kamai stopped showing love to me too, so I'll just fell back on that too. And it's nothing like, it's not that serious. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about internet that much, so cool. I'm like, as long as they not giving me weird energy in person and shit, it's like, it's okay. So that was the first thing. And then I like start peeping, like I just wasn't in her close friends and Lena's close friends. And I'm like, I would have realized if I wasn't in her close friends all these months. Like, I'm like, we're all cool. We all got each other and each other's close friends. Well, I'm the only one being singled out of your close friends. Like, you know, and like I said, I thought I was in her close friends before, but I guess to her, I was never in her close friends. So maybe I'm tripping. If I'm tripping and I'm delusional, then shit, I guess. But like I said, it didn't even have to be what it was. So I had peeped that, and I'm like just watching her story every day, and I'm like, no green circles. Kamaya's green circles. I'm not seeing your green circles. So now I end up coming down here, and I look over at her phone, and I see a green circle on Lena's thing. So I'm like, let me go check her page. No green circles. So I'm like, I told her, I said, why she take me out her shit? Like I said, because I thought I was already in it. So I asked Nia, and she's like, I'm gonna text her. She texts her. Lena talking about some girl hunt, and I had the messages, so I'm gonna read. This is exactly how it went. Look, I got the messages. This is on Nia's phone. But like I said, I don't really text Lena on my own. And like I said, I couldn't text Lena on my own. I got her number. I'm grown enough to do that. But Nia, as that being her best friend, she thought like it was weird. So she was like, I'm gonna text her. And I'm like, shit, I'll say what I have to say off your phone. Like, I'm not gonna have her text her. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna be texting. She's not gonna be texting you off her phone. And I'm sitting there texting you off my own phone too. Like, fuck it, let's just get down to it in one message. Like, it makes sense, right? So, cool. So, Nia said, yo, she said, hey. She said, or Nia said, you took Rena out your close friends. Just peeped, LOL. She said, huh. I put the exclamation, whatever the fuck it's called, on it because I read. It makes sense. What do you mean, huh? She said, nah, why would I? Why? All I said, like I said, I'm just being a friend that's supposed to communicate. Even though me and Lena don't have a, like, this bond, we still cool. Like, you know, that's why I say you don't know who your real friends are until you see a different side of them. Like, when y'all in a disagreement or something, like, you see motherfuckers is just rather move funny, act weird, or fall out instead of just communicating. Me, the difference with me is I'm bringing this up because when something made me feel away, I'm going to talk about it right then and there, so it's no underlying shit. Then it's obviously a buildup of shit, and y'all gonna see. So I said, it's Rena, I've been peeped. I just seen the green circle on nice shit. Went to mine. I'm not. Mind you, it's not even about the close friends. It's just like, damn, like, I thought you took me out, so I'm thinking, like, what is it? And then you stop interacting with my shit, so I'm thinking, like, I'm just overthinking. Because I'm really like, what did I do? Like, did I do something? I'm just trying to understand. Like, if they came to me and let me understand why all this is going on, then I would understand, right? So, I said, not sure what it is, but it's okay. I'm not tripping. Like, yeah, I brought it up, but it's just like, shit, whatever it is, I'm not tripping on it. Like, just, you know, let me know in other words. I said, I just want to have Cam in my shit and not have you in it. I just thought we was all cool, but I don't know. Like, you know, because I'm like, not even to put it like that, but it's just like, come on now. If we all cool and Lena thought, even if she wasn't in the close friends, if she thought she was in the close friends and she felt as if I took her out and goes to Cam's phone and seeing that she and her close friend, she would be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't care. Nobody can make me seem like it wouldn't be that. Yes, it would be that. So that's what I was trying to get at. Not to like throw nothing in her face or nothing like that. That's all I was trying to get at. She said, girl, huh? So it's like, she acted like a huh. Like, you know, if we was in person, she looking at me like stupid. Like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? That's what I'm getting out of this, right? I don't think I was being smart. I just think I was just being real. She said, girl, huh? LOL, ain't no reason for me to take you out my close friends. I don't even post in there for real. I don't know if you were ever even in my close friends. And Nai's my best friend. She been in my close friends before y'all was even a thing. I said I was, because I'm pretty positive I was in the close friends. Like, I'm pretty sure I used to see Lena's green circle. Like, I don't know, but maybe I'm really just crazy. Maybe I was seeing shit. I don't know. So I said I was, but okay, understood. I was going to leave it at that. Then she keep going, okay? Mind you, I just loved her message. I was just going to leave it at that. Then I was like, she's still going. So I said, what'd she say? She said, then I don't know why you still, she said, then I don't know why you wouldn't still be in it. Like I said, it wouldn't be no reason for me to take you out of my close friends. I don't even post shit in there. But you saying I got Naya in there, not you, like I just made it, or I ain't touched my close friends and I don't even know how long. And I wouldn't think a close friend would determine if we was cool or not when we never had a reason to not be. But okay, with the little like eyebrow emoji, like, bitch, like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, I'm like, you know, but over text, shit could get read like that. So that's why I took it. I'm like, girl, I came to you because I feel away and I feel stupid. So I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain it no more. Thumbs up both messages. Both paragraphs, thumbs up. Left it as that. That was the last conversation me and Lena had. That was literally it, okay? Now, cool. Kamaya. Me and Kamaya have not talked since, let me go back. Hell, I can't even fucking find it. For real. Right here. 10:15. And before that, shit. This is from, I don't know what's in there. Shit, they talking about Naya's birthday, and I know that. But October 1st to October 15th, we don't text like that, right? Cool. All I text her asking was, she asked me, that don't even matter. I texted her on the 14th. I said, do you know anywhere I could get a section for my birthday? Because I thought I was going to go back to Houston for my birthday because it was some other shit going on out here, right? And she asked me what weekday. I said Tuesday. Never heard a response. So then the next day I realized that I was going to still just stay out here. So I told her, never mind, it's okay. She said, my bad, twin, I got you. I said, I'm going to just come back after my birthday. You good, twin, be safe, love you. She said, I love you more, be safe. That was the last interaction me and Cam had, okay? Even though me and Lena fake way going into it, and it's not even that deep. None of the situations, even in the past, were ever that deep for us to be acting like we so beefed out. Like, y'all, this is the tea. This is all it is. Like, motherfuckers just don't know how to communicate. Y'all, and then y'all keep saying that we was like avoiding the talk too and shit like that. No, we was avoiding it because it didn't seem like y'all even cared to talk, and y'all was in the wrong. So we're not gonna keep bringing it up. Y'all need to bring it up and take accountability. Like, we already said what we had to say. So cool. This was, let me see when this was so I could understand. Cause this shit is crazy. This is October 21st. My birthday is October 28th, okay? So a week before. Cool. I'm like, if I really felt away, if I really wasn't fucking with y'all, I would have removed y'all then. And y'all keep saying, oh, they removed Rena before or whatever. No, I removed them and unfollowed them the same day. Yeah, and I know if y'all found out that before my birthday, wouldn't y'all come to the internet? Y'all are quick with it. Like, let's be for real. Y'all check the following. Both of us was removed, unfollowed. That's because of me. Yes. Okay. Cool. That was just like the birthday solidified it. So everybody that's making it seem like it's all over a birthday, no, it's all the other shit. Like, this is what we fell out about. The last interaction we had was about a close friends. And sorry if I brought it up and it made you feel away. But shit, if it made me feel away, then if you came to me, it wouldn't even be all that. It would just be like, shit, I didn't know if I don't think I had you in it, but let me add you, boo. That's all it would have been. So that's why I'm like, damn, like, what is all this, like, you know? And like I said, y'all didn't tell me happy birthday. Mind you, it was like y'all was avoiding the internet. Y'all got on stream the day after. Y'all didn't post shit on y'all story that whole day. Motherfuckers coming in my stream saying, oh, Cam and Lena didn't post y'all. I never gave a fuck about a post. I'm not internet. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if we're not even internet friends. I consider y'all friends in real life. Kamala's like a sister to me, like I said. So, of course, I'm going to feel a way that they don't say happy birthday to me. Especially after what y'all just did for Naya's birthday and I can't even get a happy birthday. How the fuck can I not feel away? Like, come on now. That's why I'm like, none of y'all are going to make me feel like I'm tripping. It wasn't just about a happy birthday. That's what solidified it. That's why she keeps saying it's deeper than what it is. But please tell them what it is. That's why I'm like, she could have been told the internet, told all y'all what it really was. But what is it? What is it that I'm doing? This is on y'all. Like I said, I can take accountability if I am wrong in any way. Tell me, y'all, I am a little sensitive, so little shit that maybe some people wouldn't give a fuck about, like a birthday, a close friend, shit like that, cool. But it's like, really put yourself in y'all's shoes. If this was y'all and y'all friends, how would you feel? Like, that's why I'm human. I don't care about this internet stuff. Like, I really don't give a fuck. And the fact that y'all didn't even do it for the internet, not even say happy birthday for the internet's sake, just to play it off, y'all really don't fuck with me. And that's why I'm like, okay, Lena, you feel away. But what's Kamaya's excuse? Kamaya's obviously knowing you're feeling away. You probably told her whatever you told her. I don't know. Now, she don't fuck with me. Now, she not telling me happy birthday. Mind y'all, I told Naya when we was all into it during tour and shit like that, or after tour, Naya moved into her apartment. I said, this is going to show you if this is your real friend. I remember specifically, they was on stream and we was on stream, or no, I think she posted her post or something. You know, y'all come in our stream, oh, where's Camelina, and vice versa. They was on stream and I know motherfuckers was like, oh, did you see Naya got her apartment, shit like that. And I'm like, if they don't end up saying something, then you know those aren't your friends. Lena still made sure she said congrats. It was dry, but she still said it, okay? So that's what I'm expecting. I'm like, we beefed out, but it's not serious. Like, we beefed out where you can't say happy birthday or nothing. Like, you know, I'm not thinking it's like that. Like I said, if I thought it was like that, don't mind my dog. Like, oh my gosh, all you do is fucking bark. Like, but like, if it was that deep, I would have removed y'all when the close friend shit happened. It wasn't that deep to me. Like, I'm not thinking like these motherfuckers really not gonna tell me happy birthday. But as the day's going and y'all 2 hours ahead, I'm like, y'all know it's my birthday, y'all just purposely not telling me. So yes, when 12 hit my time, y'all not thinking about Kelly time. Y'all not thinking, well, let me text her before 12. No, it was already 2 o'clock over there. Y'all was not worried about me all fucking day. I don't care. So y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all could agree with me. Y'all gonna side regardless, and I honestly don't care, but I just don't want nobody playing with my name. Like, that's just that. So all this, like, I don't know, you just beat around the bush. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna come straight to the internet and say exactly how it is. And Cam, y'all, so this morning, let me tell y'all. So this morning, I'm like, okay, I was petty. I made the little post, whatever. Y'all have to stop thinking it's just about them too. Like, some people do use a cover up like, oh, I'm talking about multiple people. No, I have Cali homegirls. I have friends in real life. Fuck the internet. The motherfuckers that you never even seen with me on the internet ever. Real life. I'm talking about them too. Like, yes, all y'all know and all y'all care about is them too. So, of course, it's going to be messy shit. But like, shit, the shoe fits, wear it. And that's what they did. And that's just that. So that's like every time y'all ask, why didn't they say happy birthday? It's just, it's deeper than what it is. Okay, well, say what is deeper so people can understand. Because I'm trying to understand. So, mind y'all, this is the more fucked up part. Fendi, I think Damien told me, but that's your best friend. Cam's siding with you. Obviously, I didn't do nothing to her. So Cam's taking your side. Fendi, I don't know if he may talk about me or not. I would hope not. I didn't do nothing to him, so shit. But he still texts me happy birthday and shit. So it's like, I don't know if you're trying to I just don't know. I just find it weird. Even Kamaya's mother texts me, y'all. She texts my number talking about happy birthday. And Kamaya did it even. That's what's really blowing me. Like, and not even no shade to Lena. Like, okay, Lena, I just met you, whatever, cool. But Kamaya? And we already fell out on some shit. Like, I'm disappointed. Like, I can't even be her. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The tour shit, and when we fell out years ago, I cried. I was very hurt. I take friendships very seriously. That's why y'all don't see me with a lot of people. Y'all see me with a lot of people, but y'all don't really see me with a lot of people because I've been through so much weird shit. And it's like, she promised me she would never, like, you know, kind of push me to the side for nobody. And it's like, you did it again. But that's why I can't even be hurt because it's my fault for even letting you back in. But I feel like, shit, we just ended up in the same spot. And, you know, that's just what it is. But it's just like, damn, that shit do hurt. And, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, I went to the internet on some, y'all already kind of said it for me. Y'all already know. So, shit, how the fuck the whole internet talking about me and what the fuck I got going on? But as soon as I make a little TikTok about it, and it's not even just about just them. It's all this shit. Like, what the fuck? It's really not that serious. Like I said, they feel guilty, so it's a problem. Like, y'all on stream and shit like that, all type of shit and little petty shit. Like, I don't care about the petty shit because I was being petty too, I guess. Cool. Like, I gotta understand I'm hurt, so shit. Like, but I'm not gonna overly show because it's like, I already know the characters. I know. Like, it's okay. Like, but, so this morning, I'm thinking what they said yesterday. I'm like, we ain't addressed nothing. All I posted was the TikTok. And didn't talk about it no more. I didn't nothing. So I see the little clips of them and shit, little funny, whatever. I don't know what the fuck they was trying to do or get at, but cool. I told them, I'm like, shit, that should be it. Like, we ain't saying nothing else. If they leave it at that, that's that. I wake up, the first thing I do when I open my fucking eyes, I don't even check TikTok. I check Instagram. I check my DMs and my fucking requests. Go to my requests. Oh, they popping it on live about y'all. They being disrespectful. Cam calling you bitch this, bitch that. And I'm like, hold the fuck on. Like, what the fuck? What? So I go straight to TikTok. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna explain nothing. Y'all know. Go look it up. Look for yourself. You like, I don't give a fuck how long I knew a bitch. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, what did I do to you so you're so hostile? Like, what did I do to you? Please let me know what I did to you specifically. Selena, she could say whatever, the close friends, whatever. What did I do to you? Like, that's all I'm trying to understand. What the fuck did I do to Kamaya Jones? Like, I don't get it. So that was that. So I told Naya, I'm like, look at this shit. Show her the DMs. She goes to her DMs, see the same thing. We watching the clip. She said, oh, fuck no. So she's texting her all type of shit, and I'm not going to go through that. But actually, I am. I'm going to read the messages. I wasn't, but I am because it's just like, and they called us too. So I'm going to go over the phone conversation. It was a big ass paragraph and I'm not even reading that. I'm just going to say what the fuck was said on the phone. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm fed the fuck up. I don't talk to Lena crazy. That's why I was so big on her talking to me crazy and getting smart with me, because I never did till today. I was talking to her crazy today. I'm fed the fuck up. Why are you playing with my character? And we barely even talk like that for you to even like make it seem like I be doing something to y'all. Like Cam too, like we fell out. She really made me like, oh, you're weird, like you're disrespectful, this, that, and the third, just to tell me when we got back cool. Oh no, you ain't never did nothing. Like you really a real ass bitch, da da da. Who's really the problem though? Like, come on now. Y'all not even knowing this shit, because I'm not gonna sit there and tell the internet nothing. But now, let's get down to it. So we get on the phone and we like, I don't even know. It was just so chaotic. We're yelling at each other. So I don't even know. But all I remember saying, well, she was saying, I wasn't even talking about y'all. I was talking about so-and-so, da-da-da. I said, how the fuck was you doing that? But you sitting there talking about, you're talking about me. You're talking about the situation. It's clear as day. You're not talking about nobody else. Like, and you're sitting there talking about, do you care that you fell out with your friend, your sister? You're talking about me. You're talking about me. It's okay, take accountability. You're acting like it's no clips. You know you were just on live talking about me. Come on now. What are we talking about? So she started switching up like, some. And then I was like, and Kamaya, what the fuck is with all this bitch stuff? What the fuck did I do? Like, that's how I'm just not understanding. I said, that shit was like, damn, it hurt a little, because I'm like, where the fuck is all this energy coming from? Like, I'm thinking you the one being a little like, I ain't finna entertain the messy, petty shit. Because the night before, I'm seeing clips, you sitting back like, that ain't got nothing to do with me type, even though you know you still wrong. But then I see you popping in on some other shit today. So I'm on the phone like, Cam, like, she quiet, what? Because I'm hearing her say a little shit in the back, but she not really saying shit. I'm asking, I'm like, so what? Cam, what? You calling me a bitch and stuff like that. And Lena keeps thinking I'm talking about her. I said, Lena, I never said you called me a bitch. If you did, then did you? I don't know. But I'm talking about Cam. Why is she calling me a bitch and getting all aggressive and, you know, nothing. She's talking about some, oh, you on my phone. You talking on my phone. Am I not talking on Naya's phone? I'm not going to be talking off two different phones about the same shit. And y'all with each other, we're with each other. What the fuck? Like, Kamaya literally hears me. That's why she's saying shit in the background. Why, when I'm addressing you, you don't have shit to say? Like, no, I'm not gonna text you. What am I texting for? I didn't do shit to you, so you could text me. But I think we just hung up or whatever. It was some other shit. They start like saying other little shit like, oh, y'all was doing this, y'all was doing that. Mind you, this the first time we ever heard about this. I'm like, damn, we ain't even been talking to y'all, so this is old shit. And you're just telling us now because I'm sitting there bringing up something to you. That's what I'm saying. They do it every time. It's like they tally up shit so that when shit hit the fan, they can be like, well, you did this, and that. That's why I want them to get on the internet, because they still, till right now, they still making it seem like what I found out, what I know, what I did, what. And I'm like, what? Like, what? I will tell y'all everything how it is. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, what really is it? Because if it's really something, as a friend, you should be able to tell me, right? Before, I should not hear nothing new on the internet that I have not heard from their mouth. If they go on the internet and say shit and I'm like, this is news to me, they was never my friends. Like, that's the difference though. They hold on to shit. I sit there and come to you as soon as I feel away, and y'all downplay my feelings every fucking time. So of course I'm not comfortable to just sit there and come talk to y'all. And y'all talking about, we could have just communicated that. Yeah, we could have. We all could have. When I tried, it don't work. So that's how I'm just like, it gets to a point. So that's that. So I'm like, we talking about all this extra shit. Like I said, it's not even why you ain't telling me happy birthday. This is where this is what was the last straw. So why are we not talking about this? Why didn't Karen tell me? Why didn't y'all tell me? We already know what happened with the close friends, this, that, and then all this extra shit you bringing up, talk about that shit afterwards. And honestly, not even that, because it's already bullshit. We're not fucking with each other no more, so it don't even matter. But I'm trying to get down to why y'all didn't say happy birthday. So I said, fuck all that extra shit. Why didn't you say happy birthday? Her reason was the close friend shit. I knew it had to be that, because what could it have been? That was the last interaction we had. She said, I didn't think that Rena fucked with me no more, I was gonna do shit for her birthday, get her shit for her birthday, but this, that, she said my messages were uncalled for when I had said, like it's good. I don't know what I said. I think I said something about like Cam being in my close friends and her not being in my close friends or something. And not sure what it is, but I'm tripping. She's talking about those last 2 messages were uncalled for. Like I said, I don't think I was being petty. I just think I was being like I always do that, like on some petty shit, like, it's good, girl, like, it's good. Like, you know, and I shouldn't, but I'm like, it really is not smart. A little, I guess, but still, your messages were way fucking smarter, so I guess, whatever. But the fact that that little thing dictated why we're where we're at now is crazy as fuck. Like, we could have just talked. You saying I didn't respond because you was talking to me some type of way. What? So if I kept texting back, I'm just gonna get smart. I know my mouth. I'm trying to be the bigger person, so I shut the fuck up. What? That would have just got more escalated, and I wasn't going for that. Cause what are we doing? My bad for even bringing it up. I regretted bringing it up after that. I'm like, fuck, am I doing? Like, should just left it alone. But it shouldn't even be that. Me and my friends that are locked in, all we gotta do is come to each other about some shit, talk about it. If we agree, we agree. If we disagree, we disagree, and that's just that. These isn't my friends. Every time I address some shit, y'all sitting there, somehow it's on me. Like I said, I can take accountability. So I want them to come to the internet and say whatever they have to say. But this is my truth just coming from me. So, shit, I said what I said. I said what she said. And like I said, we don't even talk that much. Anytime y'all seen us after the tour was on camera. So any interactions, that was that. And 2, we don't get on the phone like that either. So that was that. Like, so that's the tea. How sad is that? This is why we fell out. Not over just no happy birthday, but this is why we fell out. So there goes that. So shit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we out.